Right, so tonight I'm staying at the cheapest hotel in Hanoi's Old Quarter. It's cost me just $14, which works out at about £10.50. I did try recording just outside the hotel, but it was just so crazy I couldn't put the footage together. So I've come down here to the centre, which isn't a bad spot to start the video. But what I'll do is I'll put the walkthrough in front of this and you can have a little tour of the hotel and let me know what you think. Right, here we go. So, first impression is I can't believe how big the room is. If you haven't seen the last episode, you'll realise why I'm saying that. So, let's begin. Okay, so we've got some hangers on the right, so that's really handy. And just on the left is the bathroom, so we'll swing into there. Right, I mean, look how big this bathroom is. I mean, if you've been watching any of the episodes previous to this, you'll understand that every bathroom I've had in Vietnam has been tiny. So this is definitely the biggest bathroom by a million miles. So we've got the flip-flops, toilet paper. Let's check the bum squirter, see what pressure we're dealing with. Yeah, that seems about fair, to be honest, not too crazy. Okay, so we have a couple of toothbrushes with some toothpaste, a cup, shampoo and body wash, brilliant, and some soap, little bin. Okay, so let's test the shower pressure. Okay, a little bit limp, but it's enough to get the job done, so no complaints there. But yeah, nice, big, spacious bathroom, so that makes a massive change in Vietnam. Right, let's continue into the bedroom. Right, here we go. I mean, this is huge. Really wasn't expecting a room this big for the price I've paid, so very impressed so far. So just walk you through what we've got. 2 chairs, a table. We've got some very unusual coloured towels. So if you love lime green, you're in for a treat. We have AC, that is brilliant. We have crappy artwork, nice artwork, quite like that. Nice big mirror, pretty well lit room. So we don't have a view or anything really, we just have behind the curtain a view of another building, but it is some air coming in through, so that's quite nice. So yeah, really impressed. So just before I do the bed test, I'll give you a spin and show you what's on this side of the room. Right, so another little bonus is it's a smart TV. Again, you'll know how rare it is if you've been watching any of the previous videos to have a smart TV. So a nice little bonus, and I'd probably say subscribe to whatever channel they've left it on. It looks quite interesting. But if we go through some of the other stuff, so we have some very strange ornaments and fake plant. But I tell you what, I don't normally make a point of looking at the books that are on the side in hotels because they're normally pretty crap. But I did actually have a little scan through here and they do have some good information on things to do, which was quite nice to be fair. So that is a little bonus for anyone that's new visiting, so you can have a little look and figure out what it is you want to see because there is actually some good recommendations in there. But we'll continue with the bed test. Here we go, let's see what we're dealing with. Oh my God, that's rock hard. That's the second rock hard bed I've had in a row. Okay, so, oh Jesus. Yeah, all right, so there's literally, as you can see, there's no bounce to this bed. So it is very hard. Oh, let me just lie down and test it out. I'll tell you what, the pillows seem quite plump. So, oh, pillow's lovely. Right, so the pillow is great, so that's a bonus, but Jesus. Okay, so if we're rating how hard the bed is, 0 being a cloud and 10 being concrete, we are very close to concrete here. We are rocking at about, I'm going to go a 9.2. It's so hard. So yeah, we'll have to see how we sleep. But what I'll do is I'll get back to you. I'm going to go out and explore and enjoy Hanoi. And then I'll give you an update in the morning on how I've slept and anything else worth updating you on. So, see you in the morning. Wow, good morning. Such a strange angle to start at, but good morning from Hanoi in the Old Quarter. So, I slept pretty well, to be fair. I will be honest, the bed is far too hard for me. It's not a bed I would want to sleep on for a long period of time. But again, everybody's different. I would prefer a bit of a softer mattress. But if you're not a fan of hard beds, this is probably not the place for you. But I did sleep really well. It was super quiet last night, literally no noise whatsoever. The aircon works brilliantly, so if you just want to cool the room down, that's perfect. The TV is a nice little bonus to have a smart TV, and I tested out the Wi-Fi this morning for you, and the speeds seem great, so I'll put them here. I didn't have any problems with the Wi-Fi, so Again, a nice little bonus. A couple of little things. It's obviously missing some of the bells and whistles I've had in previous stays. So, for example, we don't have a fridge or like a hairdryer or a decent sized wardrobe. So, as long as that doesn't bother you, this is a great little stay. And like I say, the main purpose of booking this was because it is in the centre of the Old Quarter. So, you are literally minutes from so many different things to go and see and do. The reality is you're not going to be spending much time in your room anyway. So if you just want somewhere to base yourself and just recharge and refresh, then this is perfect. Like literally, this is why I'm doing what I'm doing, to show you what you can get for your money on the, well, it's the lowest. This is the cheapest place I could find. So I'm really happy with what I've got for my money here, and I would highly recommend staying. But something new I'm going to start doing, if you would stay here, let me know in the comments, because I need to start interacting with people that are actually subscribing and following. So again, still relatively new to all this, so still trying to learn and improve on the videos. So yeah, drop a message in a comment if you would stay here, or if you wouldn't, tell me why. I would actually be pretty interested to know, because I think value for money, this is pretty tough to beat. And obviously there's a lot nicer place in Hanoi's Old Quarter, but again, you start paying a lot more for the privilege. And I think when you're in a place like this, 9 times out of 10, you're going to be outside exploring and enjoying yourself. So let's bring it all together. Let's give the rating. So out of 10, I am going to go an 8.6. I think it's a great little find when you put in to the price, the location, what's included in the room. The people running it seem lovely. Okay, it's a little bit quirky. You have to walk through a shop to get to the room, but I mean, the people at the shop are great. It's just a sliding door at the back of the shop. You go up some stairs and then your room's here. So I'm really happy with it, actually. I'm really chuffed that I've managed to book this place, especially if you watched my last video. The last place I stayed, oh Jesus, yeah, not great. So if you want to check that out after, please do. Right, so some things to do in the area. Absolutely spoilt for choice in what to do. There's so many cafes, so many restaurants, and so many shops. If you love haggling and getting a good deal on knockoffs, then you're in the right place. It's relentless. And don't be afraid to bargain, because you can normally get between 10 and 30% off, maybe even more if the shopkeeper's being a bit cheeky and putting a higher price in to start with. But yeah, don't be afraid to haggle. Yeah, my biggest advice would be literally walk out the door and just get lost. It's so cool to walk around Hanoi and take it all in. So that's pretty much what I did yesterday. And then obviously, as I was walking around, I was coming across some of the major sites, which I will again overlay in this video, and I will link so you know where to go. But yeah, I went down to the famous lake and seen the bridge. That was really cool. Again, I would recommend seeing it at night as well as in the day when it's all lit up. It's really beautiful. I also tried something a bit different for being in Vietnam. I actually went to a place that done jacket potato. I just, when you're traveling these places, sometimes it's just nice to have something different. So I did have that, and it was amazing. And I'll show you the place that I got it and link the name of it. I actually went next door and got my drink, which was really nice as well. So that's super handy. You can sit there, have your jacket potato and have your smoothie or whatever from next door. And it's a lovely little spot to people watch. So really enjoyed that. I also went and seen the cathedral, which was really impressive. Stumbled across that after walking around. And then I thought, you know what, I'm going to find myself a nice little cafe that's a little bit raised. And within no time, I spotted this really cool looking cafe. Again, I'll try and link it. And I just sat there for about half an hour, enjoying my drink and just people watching. So it's my favorite thing to do. And especially here, you are spoilt for choice on places to sit and people watch. So then I managed to squeeze in the famous train street. So sat there and watched the train go by. It's unbelievably close. So yeah, do be careful if you're sat there, but super cool to see and really busy. So it's a really popular place for tourists to go, and so many cafes and bars. You could easily base yourself there for the night and probably have a really good time. But again, I just spent time walking around, and then I went to a market, which I'll link, which was really cool. Loads of things in there again to buy and haggle with. And then in the evening, I stumbled across a night market. So they closed the entire road off, and it went on for, honestly, it went on for about 2 miles. So I walked the length of that, and that was really good actually. So something to do in the evening. But again, it is just relentless here. There's so much going on, and you could spend easily 3 or 4 days and still not have even scratched the surface in Hanoi. So yeah, I'll stop rambling on with things to do and see, and I'll wrap the video up, because else I'll be going on forever. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please drop me a like and subscribe, because yeah, I'm really enjoying making these videos. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you in the next one.